got an email. I don't believe it. I've won £1 million on the Nigerian lottery. I just have to send them a £10,000 admin fee. Unbelievable. Only a total mug would be stupid enough to miss out on that opportunity. Doorbell. We'll to return to that a little bit later. My guests are here. Good evening.
Hey.
Hello, Lee. Nice to see you. I'm Rufus. All right. Hi. Good to see you. You've not been here for a while, have you? The builders have been in. Yeah, Rufus, yeah.
You've knocked through?
Yeah, there was a wall there.
Lovely.
Good, isn't it?
There's a lot more space.
It is more space, more open, and there's they've built a roof terrace as well, put a hot tub on there. I'll show you that later. And interestingly, they knocked through the chimney breast just here and found a 100-seat studio audience. Every home should have one. And welcome to my Beer and Pizza Club. Joining me tonight to discuss the issues that matter most to mankind are none other than Lee Ryan. As well as that, stand-up comedian Rufus Hound. And how about this? Philosopher Alain de Botton. Let me tell you the rules of the Beer and Pizza Club. 1, as men, we drink beer and eat pizza, and 2, you each come armed with a topic that you want answering. Right, what is your most horrific ex-girlfriend, ex-partner, ex-wife experience? And we'll start with Lee Ryan. Because I think it'll be fun.
Well, I've got a really nice apartment in London.
Well done.
And so basically, I was like in my flat, and she, you know, left. And then the next day, I came out, and there was Lee, you suck pig, written in my wall, and but it was scratched in my wall. Because
why you suck pig?
Yeah, because she was Italian and she couldn't talk.
Why would you suck a pig? I still don't even understand that. What does that mean? What's a weird insult?
I don't know. I suppose like an
Maybe
Italian,
in Italy.
you suck a pig.
Right. You're
like
such a pig, mate.
Maybe it could have been
a
you're
pig.
such a pig.
Yeah.
You're
You suck, you pig.
But it was you such pig. So it was.
You such pig, Lee.
Yeah, that's it. You're such
you
pig.
such pig.
That was it. That was
That's harsh.
crazy.
It's sorry, carved in your wall. How did you get it out? What happens?
I don't know. I think they. I don't know if it's.
Well, there's products for that. Post-Italian girlfriend polyfiller.
Yeah,
It's exactly that.
Yeah.
No.
You got a crazy girl? Get this one.
No.
You sucker pig.
If you're going to go to the length of carving in someone's wall, you probably want to make sure you got the translation right.
Must
that's
be
quite
quite
a
wire.
certain permanence.
Did you not
to it.
hear some sort of chipping sounds?
No, I just said. I thought I'm not going out there.
No.
Were you going out with a Fraggle?
Thank you, Lee. Good stories. Thank you very much. Rufus Hound.
Not so much crazy ex-breakup stories, but my first ever proper real girlfriend, who was a delightful young lady and is now a delightful woman. And I got off of college early, went back to my house, knowing my mum wouldn't be back till 7. And we did what teenagers do, which is fuck. And I thought make it quite romantic, you know, rather than just a teenage fumble. So afterwards, I was naked, she was naked, I go downstairs, I cook us some dinner. Do a little
Naked?
light pasta. Oh, yeah, all naked. So she sits down, she's still naked, you know. I'm still naked, it's all very romantic and would have
That often
proceeded
kills
to be
romance, but-
very romantic up until my mum got home early for work. And just
seen you
freaked
naked.
the fuck out. Just lost it. My mum said she was so angry, because my mum and dad had divorced not that long before. She was so angry, you know, that being on her own now, she had to kind of be able to trust us and things like that. And I felt really bad. And she went to work the next day and told all of her workmates, like, what had happened. And all of her male workmates went, well, what do you mean, what do you do about it? You do nothing about it. You just pat him on the back and get out of the fucking house.
Yeah.
And she came home and apologised for freaking out about it. Oh. So it was an awful moment there, but it was very quickly remedied. So, yeah.
Did you then say, OK, well, next Saturday we're going to be naked having dinner in the kitchen again? I mean,
Yeah.
Did you revisit the...
Here's a fiver, take yourself to the pictures.
Yeah, right, yeah. Mine's an unusual one, and this will sound ridiculous, but it's absolutely true. I was very briefly... We're talking about exes, and I was very briefly married to Britney Spears. What happened was, I was presenting The Big Breakfast on Channel 4, and I interviewed her, and she just split up with Justin Timberlake. And I say to her, Britney, you've left this guy, what about me? Why don't you marry me? Now, here's the key factors to bear in mind. We had a vicar present, and she signed an actual marriage certificate witnessed by other people. We were legally married. And at the end of the interview, her bouncer ran after me, took the marriage certificate, the contract, out of my hand and tore it up. Now, in law, you don't get out of a contract that you've signed just by tearing it up. We were/are married, and here's the evidence. Are you single at the moment or not?
I'm single right now.
And if I just come over here, I'll bring this up. Britney Spears, light of my life, will you make me the happiest man in the world by becoming my wife?
This is a TV show. Yes, I will.
Happiest day of a life.
There are no shotguns involved.
Vicar is there.
Is the vicar a real vicar?
A real vicar. What's that? It's a marriage certificate, all filled out with her name and address. But that's true, is it legally, right? You take my point?
No.
No, OK.
I think that would be under false pretences. She'd be like, it was a TV
One
show.
man's false pretences.
It's
There's another man's
legally
statutory rape.
Yeah.
That's really wrong.
Never consummated. Let's pick a winner from that round.
I think it's got to be you.
Yeah, I think that's it.
It'd be very hard for you to give yourself the point, but I think it should be you.
Yeah,
It's me!
Thank you.
Let's move on to our next subject. Rufus, what would you like to talk about?
If you could live in a TV show, which TV show would you live in?
That's a great question. Should we start with your suggestion, Rufus? Go on.
As I'm now 31, and so the point I've got to in my life is beginning to accept some of the things that I railed against in my youth. The chief amongst these is the fact that I am deeply middle class. And you do not get more middle class on television than The Good Life.
Let's watch it and talk some more. Here's the show you want to know.
Hello, Margot. Fancy a fresh egg for your tea? Don't try to butter me up with fresh eggs. I want an explanation. It's a scarecrow. I know what it is. I want to know why you are trying to humiliate me in front of the whole neighbourhood. I'm not. I'm utilising something you didn't want. And thereby telling the world and his wife